Real quick, if you happen to be in the area, tomorrow I will be at the CEX store in Bournemouth, 27th of August, midday to 4 p.m. So head down there, come play me at Rocket League, get entered extra times into the giveaway. That will be linked in the description as well. You can win vouchers for the CEX goodies and stuff like that. So I can't wait to meet all of you and play you at Rocket League. With that being said, today we're going to trade at 1,000 very drop items, 2 black markets. And in the last episode, we didn't get a single Octane. Okay, we got kind of saved by a white standard, a few other standards, a heat wave, a fire god, that sort of stuff, some of the big five. But today it is going to be all about painted Octanes. It feels like it's been a while. It feels like a good day to get a titanium white Octane, so that's what we're going for. And yes, I have a stain. Where is it? Here. Because obviously as soon as I chuck on a white shirt and I eat something chocolatey, it goes on the shirt. That's me. Now, I'm not trying to say that people in the YouTube comments or people on the internet are in fact sheep, but it's so weird that randomly the other day on my I think it was my last, was it my last very rare drop trade up video? I think it might have been, maybe. I'm not entirely sure which video it was actually, but someone had the bright idea to comment happy birthday on it, and one other person saw that comment and commented happy birthday as well. And when like 50% of your comments are happy birthday, everyone starts piling on. So for some reason, my new birthday is the 21st of August. So thank you everyone who wished me a happy birthday. I do sincerely appreciate it. I don't know how old that makes me. 54, 55, I guess now. So yeah, thank you for the birthday wishes. It was... Oh! We've already got more Octanes in this video than in the last one, albeit it's Cobalt. It's not great. The color's not fantastic, but I'll take it. Last time we got a bunch of Octanes, there were all the warm colors, a couple of oranges, I think a saffron in there as well. If we can get cold colors, Cobalt, I don't really know what other cold colors there are, to be honest, out of the Octanes. Titanium White's pretty cold, so if we get that, that'd be great. But thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I'm very excited about the event tomorrow at the CEX store. I actually had a message from one of my childhood friends. They said, nice pictures, and then they sent 2 attachments. I thought, what could they be talking about? Could it be something that I posted on Instagram or something like that? And they actually sent a photo of my face in the shop window in Bournemouth, because they put a poster up with my face on it. So I mean, that's actually a little bit mental. I filmed obviously in a CEX store before. I filmed in the pool store when I joined ENDPOINT, because CEX is like the main sponsor, main collaborator with ENDPOINT, and a lot of people sort of don't know and or forget that I am a part of Team ENDPOINT. I have been for over a year now, even though, you know, we didn't do too great in RLCS this year. I'm sure we'll be back. And actually, in October 2022, Team ENDPOINT beat Team Vitality in a best of 5 series 3-2. So, you know, then they went on and became world champions, and ENDPOINT, well, you know, the less said about that, the better, I suppose. But yeah, so I've been in the CEX store before filming, but I've not been in this one. And to be honest, part of me is like, I have no idea what to expect. I've never done really an event like this. Now, I always get comments. I've had comments over years and years and years of people saying, you should do a meet and greet, you should do this, you should do that. I've met people at events and stuff like that, but I've never had an organized meet and greet, time, place, where I've told people about it, and I will definitely be there. So basically, I just want it to, I don't care if like 2 people show up. I just don't want to sit there and have nobody show up. That would suck. I have no idea. The thing is, because obviously, no matter what happens, if I ever do a meet and greet in real life, and the reason why I was sort of hesitant to do them was that it was obviously going to be very limited in terms of geographically, you know, where it's located. So this one is going to be in Bournemouth, as you guys know. I've said it a million times. But, I mean, what, like less than 1% of my viewers are going to be within 20 miles of Bournemouth? And then, of course, there's the viewers that have actually watched my videos recently. Because, well, the thing is, YouTube always says, you don't get punished on YouTube for the algorithm if you take a little break. Now, I went to Dusseldorf for Worlds, and I posted a short every single day I was away. But I went, I think, 7 or 8 days without posting a long-form video, which is the longest I feel like I've done. And I come back, and the views on all these videos have been chopped in half. You can literally see the point where I left, see the point where I've come back, and the views have literally cut in half. And YouTube cannot say to me that it's not because I took a break. They just can't. It doesn't make any sense. You don't see from one video to the next a 50% decrease in views, and then it continue for the videos thereafter. I get it, I understand, but I don't know why they act like taking a break from your usual schedule isn't going to harm you. Now, if you only ever uploaded once a week, and that's what your viewers are used to, then the next video is going to perform fine after a week. But if you upload every day and then don't for a week, some of you might have forgotten about me. I mean, the world moves fast. I understand that. I expect that. But, you know, we got to get back on that grind. I'm looking forward, of course, to Season 12. That is a little bit insane. Gray standard. Okay, we got the standard. We got the Octane. It's a pretty good start. I'll take it. But, yeah, so looking forward to getting back into the new season and everything. And I'm just a little bit... I'm excited but nervous for tomorrow because, like I said, it's not that I'd care if no one showed up. Honestly, I just like to think that a couple of people will. You know, just a couple. Just, you know, play me at Rocket League. Because at the end of the day, I just have to be there. And if there's no one there to see me, then it is what it is, and that's totally fine. Would it be slightly embarrassing if I was, like, sat in the store and nobody came to see me? Honestly not, because I'd have, you know, like, production people there and stuff like that. But at the same time, I'd feel like if no one showed up, that I'd be letting CEX and Endpoint down. I think that's the main thing. Because I know, obviously, they did an event in the Liverpool store with Crispy, Diva, and I think Joyo showed up as well. But Liverpool is a much bigger place than Bournemouth. And Bournemouth is very... It's not secluded, but it's on the south coast. You don't have people coming from all around because further south, you're in the sea. So... I don't know. I'm scared. I'm nervous. Regardless, if I meet one person, then it is absolutely worth it. So hopefully I meet one of you. And I'm excited. I don't know if you can tell. I've never done anything like this, and I just hope it goes well. And even if you can't make it to Bournemouth, if you click the Gleam link, the giveaway link, you can still enter into the giveaway. Obviously, if you do show up, that's like a huge commitment, so you get a ton more entries for showing up to the event. But if you can't, you can still enter by following the steps in the description below. So that's something that's happening. It's very exciting. It's very scary. We're kind of getting back into sort of normal life now. You know, had my first gym session yesterday, and oh my, I am weak. Very weak indeed. It officially marks the year long of me bulking, which is, if you don't know, it's like intentionally putting on weight. And for someone who was, as a child, like the fat kid, basically, it's the first time I've ever tried to intentionally put on weight, and that is very scary because I can't help but attribute weight gain on a scale to negativity or negative lifestyle habits. So I've put on 30 pounds in the last year, which is pretty good. Obviously, a lot of it's fat as well as muscle. It's probably like, I think it's about 10 to 12 pounds of muscle and like 18 pounds of fat, which sounds like a lot, but when you can trim the fat, you're in a good place. So it was a good year, a lot of food, but now I'm back on the grind. Like I said, I went to the gym. I'm feeling weak. There's the Fennec. We've completed it. And the cricket season, which is another way I get exercise, is now over. At the time you're watching this, I will be, if you watch it within the first hour or so that's been uploaded, I will just be finishing, assuming it doesn't rain, the final game of the season. Due to a win last week, we've secured Division 1 cricket for next season, so that is good. That was always the goal, so that's a dub. So it's going to be the final game on the 26th of August, and then my cricket season is over until like April or May next year, which is so tough because, as it happens every year, I feel like I finally get into form by the end of the season, which makes sense because the first few games of the season, even with a bit of winter training, you are out of practice, you're not quite match fit. It takes you up until about halfway through the season to feel like you're really getting into it, and then once you get over that halfway hurdle, it absolutely flies by. But when summer is over, that means that the winter season is coming, and whilst January is quite depressing, the pre-New Year winter season is some of my favorite times of the year. We got a Titanium White Breakout. That's a dub. You know, I love the sort of October, November, December time. I think it's such a great time. It's always the time of year where I feel closest to my friends and family. There's just so many great things happening. Like I said, January does suck, and this year it sucked supremely even more because I was ill for the entire month of January. It was the worst month of my life, but hey, we've got Christmas coming up. Rocket League always slaps over Christmas. We've got Season 12 from the start of September to what I can only assume to be the start of December. And Season 13 is gonna bang. We're gonna have a new Christmas update. We're gonna have a new golden gift, the golden gift 23, the gift that keeps on giving. The gift 18, 19, it's like the 5th or 6th gift we've got in the game, which is absolutely mental. So I can't wait for that. Rocket League always pops during the winter, and I'm looking forward to it. So there's a lot to be excited about. And obviously, step 1 is going to be this event in Bournemouth. And if you can't make that, but you are in the UK, you might be able to make Insomnia, because I will be there, I think, for the Saturday of Insomnia in Birmingham. It's like the 6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th, around that of September. So whichever the Saturday is that falls on, that's where I will be there. And I like to think there might be more people that want to see me there, because you'd be going for Insomnia as a whole, whereas this Bournemouth thing, you'd literally just be going there for me. So that's why I'm a little bit like, well, part of me feels like nobody's going to turn up. I don't know. It's scary. It's scary, but it is what it is. I'll have fun. I will hopefully film some kind of vlog around the event, or some kind of video around the event. And I'm looking forward to meeting any of you that decide to show up. That is a win. So thank you so much for listening to this little podcast update. We've had a few, and yeah, like I said, by the time you're watching this, I'm playing my final game of the season, and then we've got the CEX event tomorrow. So I'm going to trade up all the way to exotics, and then we'll see the final black market trade ups. We got 1 Octane, which is better than the last video. 1 standard, not quite as good, but we did get a Fennec. And the Fennec is popping these days, as you can see. So I will see you when I get to the black market trade-ups. And as you can see here, I've also got an exotic to black market trade-up video coming up on the channel very soon as well. All right, here we go. Can we finish with one of the big 5? Bubbly is not bad. Used to be one of the sort of top-tier black markets, actually. We've got the Crimson Lobos in here for this one. Glorifier, I feel like that's almost like it's a wannabe top 5. It's a wannabe Fire God, wannabe Heatwave, but it just didn't happen. Sub-Zero, it's a dub, but only really in the exotic to black market trade-up series, as opposed to the very rare drop trade-ups, because there's no paint. Slipstream, it's a dub. Shout out Slipstream, my first ever black market in Rocket League, and my second ever black market in Rocket League, actually. So Slipstream taking 1 and 2 spots, and there it is. Dissolver. Can we get back-to-back with another D? How about double D? Oh! There it is, the double D, the double Dissolver. Imagine we get a double D with Dueling Dragons. Oh, that would have been outrageous, but hey, oh, there we go. That is that, actually. We are done. That is it. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me just clarify. I think that is it. We got 2 Dissolvers. That is a massive win. There we go. Things you love to see. So this is what we've got from this video. So we've got one of these standards, one of these flamethrowers, one of these, a white breakout, a black flamethrower, all these black markets, and a Fennec and a Cobalt Octane as well. So that's not terrible. I'm calling it a win. So if you did enjoy this video, please do drop a like, subscribe down below to join the Pixel Army, and I cannot wait to see some of you tomorrow in Bournemouth. That is going to do it from me. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Flying in a missile, haters throwing shade, never pick me, not an issue. I am a beast, I'm at the top, I run these beats, I hold my spot, so stop before it hits you. It's pick up, pixel.